Yes, today. Yes, for the stuff. Well, I haven't done this in a long time. There you go. I'm going to go good things go fast. All right. Oh, what the hell is that? That's what you want. I ain't get my body warm with the blood flow. Of course, we bring out the real pain before we get to work. So, you know everybody? Trying to start there. You are off right. And you kind of, towards the end of the year, you kind of tend to forget about working out and stuff like that. So, now we're about to get right back to it. But I want everybody to know that this year, I want this to be your best year when it comes to training, healthy. I'm trying to be healthy as possible. Looking at the health in all aspects of mental health, or the health in which you're eating. I want this to be your best year. One thing we want to focus on is not letting ourselves get down on ourselves because of something that's going on around us, whether it's our children, our spouse, our family, our friends, anything. You know, we get those negative comments or people that are negative around us and they want to give us negative feedback, whatever it is. If you think they're negative, turn that negative into a positive. That's what we want to focus on doing, turn that negative to positive. It's diet. Don't let anybody slow you down. Don't let anybody slow you down when it comes to your diet. Don't let nobody slow you down when it comes to your working out. Stay on top of your working out. The way you can do that, stay on the videos with me. I'm going to be consistent as I've been. I know I took a week off, every week, because I knew that everybody would probably be kind of busy doing certain things. But that 1 week, I'm back on it. Keep doing what we've been doing for the last 2 months on these lives, 2 to 4 times a week. And I'll keep putting out videos and information that you need. As long as you keep participating, we'll keep going together. So, as I always start off, I appreciate everybody coming on here, showing me love. Today we're going to work on doing some pull-ups. And I might move it out a little bit so we can do some muscle-ups, but we're not going to focus on pull-ups, holding our weight. But we're going to do it like we've done before with the weighted vest. The Fairness weighted vest, this area has this vest. His vest. If you want to get one, follow his website. I put it at the bottom for you so you can get one. Very good weighted vest. I've seen a lot of weighted vests, and by far this is my favorite weighted vest. If you don't want to purchase make a large purchase, if you just want a weighted vest, I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of weighted vests at Ross, and they're like $20. The original price is like $70 $70, and the Ross price is like 20 somewhere between 20 and $29. I think it's that much better. A lot cheaper than most weighted vests. If you need one, looking for one, I advise you might want to take a look at Ross because they got plenty of them. They're stacked up. And this is after Christmas that I saw this. I just saw this last week. So if you're looking for one, now it's not this weight, the 40-pound weight, but they have theirs, I think it's 20 pounds. 20 pounds weighted vest. So if you need one, definitely go get one. But anyways, we'll get started. Get my stretching on. After I get my stretching on, then we're gonna jump on the pull-up bar. I'm gonna move these weights out the way, and then we'll get down to 30 with this weight back. Alright, let's get started. Get my stretching on. If you're at home, you gotta turn to join. Work out as I'm working out. Do it. I advise you doing this if you can. If not, if you don't have the weight or you don't have the equipment, it's not a big deal. You can just do the workout yourself, so you don't have to work. Work on the set. As I always do, as I'm doing the workout, I'm going to stop at the point, answer what questions that you all have. If you got any questions, and I say it time after time. No matter if that question has to do with working out or has to do with diet. Even if it doesn't have to do with that, but it's a question that you want to ask. And you think, I might know the answer. Or if you just want to ask about it. Go ahead and ask it. If I can answer it, I will. If I can't, if I don't know the answer, a lot of times somebody in the chat knows the answer. It's the thing that every single time somebody's answer something. If I don't do it, somebody in the chat. So we're all working together. Kind of like a team effort. There's no I and T. We talk about it all the time. So, if you got a question, don't be scared to ask. The worst question is the one that you don't answer. And then it comes in. And it's so simple. Alright? By the way, next week I'm on here, so I'll be on here again. So today we're on here, this is Monday. We're going to be back on here Wednesday. And we'll be back on here Friday. And the next Monday, which is the next Monday, I think is like 12th, I think it is. Challenge I'm going to do on that day. I want everybody that's on here to try to be on that video for sure, because it's a very difficult challenge I have to try, and I don't want you to miss it. If I don't make it, you can laugh at me and clown me however you want to. But you definitely don't want to miss it. Alright. Let's get this dress on, man. We need to get to work. We got work to do. You want to make this the right? You can do this the right way this whole entire year. You got to get to work. Hey, Clara. Alright. So before I get started, let's see we got any questions that we need to answer right here, right now. That's what we're doing for right now. Anyone on here, everybody on here? Let you know I appreciate it. Now it's time to get to work. Alright. Number water. gonna stretch in. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start off with the pull, right? And the pull up. We're gonna start off doing 5 pull-ups and pause. 5 pull-ups, pause. 5 pull-ups, pause. But on the pause, it's not a very long pause. So this workout, what you're gonna do, I'm gonna just keep going until my body wears out. That's the key to it. We're going until failure. So when we're doing the pull-ups, you get the 5 pull-ups. After you do that and you pause, you only pause no longer than 30 seconds. You have to do 5 more. So I only make it to 25 or 30. So be it. But it's all about doing it until I can't get that pull-up no more. As soon as I get to the point where I'm not able to get, then I know I push myself all the way. And that's the key. Pushing yourself to the point to where you're saying, you know what, I can't go no more. And a lot of us might feel like, oh, I don't want to push myself to failure. But here's the good thing about pushing yourself to failure. When you push yourself all the way to failure, you're allowing your body to grow. And you're probably saying, what do you mean allowing the body to grow? How is that possible? Because the body gets used to whatever you do. So if you're pushing yourself further than normal, guess what? The next time you do it, you're going to be able to go further than normal. Because you programmed your muscles to do that. And that's what we want to do. We want to program our muscles to be able to go further than what they're used to doing. That's the key. All right? We'll start with 5 and we'll keep going. Every pause, 30 seconds long. All right, here we go. Start now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 35. 35. 30 or 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. 40. We'll try to make it for at least 70. That's 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Do this. Keep this on. I can loop it, but I can't take it out. I can loop it like this, can't take it out. 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y'all tell me how y'all think. How many y'all think I'm gonna get to? I'm gonna keep going till I can't go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Go. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's 55 right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come on. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, on the third. On the third. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Trying to do it, I ain't lying. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Yes. Can't take it back. I want you to take the thing out so bad. I'm so bad when I take this thing out there. I'm man of my word. I gotta stick to this. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Go for 70. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. Bravo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! The last one started getting it. The first 1, 2, 3, I'm getting easy. And the last 2, they started chopping. We were at 80, 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 85. Whatever. Ooh. Try to get it. I think I make 200. 15 more. I don't know if I get it. I'm trying to feel it. So maybe you can do a muscle up. Alright. After I finish this little challenge, I get you that muscle up. I had to be moved my weight down. I can do it for you. Winter. Winter weight is that? I don't know my time, but I know exactly about it up. So I'm counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 more. That's 90. 10 more gets to 100. 10 more gets to 100. 10 more. Gets to 100. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come on. I know that gets to 100. 5 more gonna get to 100. I'll be honest. I'm been out there. Right now I'm working on mind control. My body gave up when I hit about 65. So my mind control got me keep going. It has me still going, so I'm not even worried about it. We're gonna get this 100. Even if I gotta die on this pull-up bar, we're gonna get this 100. That's the key to working out and staying safe, man. Don't let nothing deceive you. Don't let nothing slow you down. Now how hard you get, harder and tougher, makes you stronger. That's all it does. It makes you better. I don't know the time, so we're gonna just go ahead and go. Let's get the last 5. Come on. Last 5. Here we go. All the way. Get this 100. Come on. Laying me down. Big time. Alright. So we just did 100 pull-ups with a 30-second break. Alright. Woo-wee. I ain't gonna lie, that was hard. But that's the key. The harder it is, the more you grow. Don't let people throw you down. Alright, let me say hello to everybody that's on here. Let me talk about respect. I can't be respectful. I don't even say hello. Alexander K915 said hit the muscle up. I'm gonna hit that muscle up for you, man. I'm gonna go on down that way. Now with the weight at, I might only get 1 or 2. But with the no weight at, if I put it up there, I try to get about 15. 10 to 15 right now. I don't know, maybe not 15, maybe 10. Because of doing this little workout. Keep on my energy, but I'll definitely get that muscle up for you. Alright? And then we got Daniel 9478. Say hi. Say hi right back at you, man. Appreciate you being on here. Much love, much respect. Thank you very much. Coming on here. So, if you're not used to being on here, you know, obviously it's New Year. First off, I hope everybody year is starting off well. It's New Year, so the main focus is not giving up on anything. That's key. You're looking for a challenge, somebody's going to push you, even with you. I can't see you, but you can see me. But I'm going to push you, or I'm going to encourage you to do more than what you really can do, because I know you can do it. This is the challenge you're going to get. It's going to be 100% real. You're not going to get edits and stuff like that. I'll be live, but you already know that's how it is. Ain't nothing, you know, on paper. I don't got nothing planned out. Sometimes I have a workout planned out. That's it. It's a workout planned out. So when we're speaking to each other, it's all right off the top of the dome. How I'm feeling, how you're feeling. None of that scheduling stuff out. If somebody be on here so I can talk to them and they got questions to ask, nothing. None of it. It's all here to help you grow, help you be better, physically, mentally, in all aspects, in general, all aspects. So I'm here to help you be better, and I want you to help me be better. How can you help me be better? To be better, be on here, share your comments, share how you feel. Maybe say what's on your mind, even if it's something that's not about working out, training, whatever, health. Just being you. I'm going to be me, and you be you. And stay with the video. I'll stay with the videos and stay loving them, enjoying them. We'll have long lasting relations. That's the key. Now, you might see the Cowboys. I do, Cowboys, yeah, I'm Cowboys fan, but I wear all kinds of stuff. I might even wear your hat, your team's hat. I got plenty of hats. I like that. And then with my phone, it just makes it easier to do the workout. So I wear all kinds of different hats. If you haven't been on my channel, the ones who have on his consistently, they know I got on different hats almost every single workout. If I see you wearing a team that you don't like, or that you like, I might not be a fan of them, or I might be a fan of them, but I just like to wear it. I don't want to fit anybody. If you like the team, if you don't, whoever it is, like a White Sox hat, like a Cincinnati Reds hat, like a Ranger hat, Dolphins hat, Cowboy hat, I got everything, you know, I just do all around. I just like cool to come. Share my love, and I'll share your love back. So we just did the pull-up with the weighted vest, right? We did 100 pull-ups with the weighted vest. Right here, I did five pull-ups, take 30 seconds break. You do 5 pull-ups, 30 seconds break, 5 pull-ups, 30 seconds break. That way your body doesn't break for too long, where it starts to sedentary and you kind of sitting still for too long. You don't want to be like that. So when you push your body with those short breaks, when you keep going, you get faster results. And a lot of people on here, you're on here to get results, right? Nobody wants to follow a fitness trend and learn from a guy who's teaching health and fitness, and you don't know a fast way to get in shape, right? That's our focus is how can I get in shape on a fast, quick pace? These are ways, all the things that I'll share with you will show you. I don't just tell you, I'll show you. A lot of guys might just tell you. They will charge you all kinds of money to join their fitness plan or whatever, and they will tell you, they won't really show you something. Me, I'll show you stuff. And then on top of that, this channel, I'll do this thing. I'm getting out friends with me. And believe me, I give out a lot of gym. I like helping people. I feel good when I help others. So you guys help me, help you, so we're going to go together. That's key, man, for all of us to go together. And now they say, hey, man, you get money up? Yeah. Is that what you want? I get money. You know, that's kind of how I am. A lot of times I'll do workouts. If you're not on here all the time, I'll do workouts. When I'm doing a workout, and during the workout, somebody might ask me to do, hey man, can you do 50 push-ups for me right now? I'll get down there and do 50 push-ups. I might not do it right then and there, but I'll add it into the workout. Maybe I'm doing a set. When I finish that set, I'll do it. Or maybe I'll say, okay, let's do the workout. I'm going to add it in there. But I like to throw different mixtures of different things, different workouts in my routine. And also, you guys at home, I'm always going to give you tips on different ways to improve your workouts or get inexpensive equipment that you can use for your workout. Because I know a lot of us do CDs. I have to work out for me. Like, oh yeah, you got to work out for the some, but I can't use none of this. Okay, just like that, I'm going to give you a little tip. A lot of times I speak on like Ross or Dallas or whatever. They got little stuff that you can add, you can use, because really pay attention, stay focused, pay attention, like you have doing. So now we just did that. We're going to do a little bit of this bench press. After I do this bench press, then I'm going to pull this back out here. And I'm going to hit muscle up in my man. And talk about the muscle and stuff. I'm going to put the bench back up here. And then after that, I'm going to do this muscle up. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do the muscle up now. Because I put the rack back on there, I got to take the rack and the weight back off. So let's go ahead and do the muscle up now. We'll do a couple with no weight is left, and then I'll do one with the weight is left so you can see with the weight is left as well. Alright, let's do this. We're going to move this out here to the brand. Can't do it in there because I need to hit the cue. And my man over, you know what I mean? I'm getting a couple months left. You see that? You know, I'm not phony. This one got training. Keep training, keep fitness, but don't really know what you're doing. I'm not here. I got 13 years in experience. I've been working out since I was 5 years old. I am 42 years old. So, a lot of experience when it comes to training. When I first go hit this one, well, we'll hit a couple of them. Then after you hit a couple of these, then I throw in the weight there. You see the dude with this. This is just to tell you, over here just to say that I'm not phony. Yeah, if I say that I'm not phony. Yeah, I'll tell you. But I can do it with the 40-pound weight. See that? That way, you know, she's not phony. And the reason I got the little music, I'm trying to build that, actually better, and that's the proper form, you kind of have to feed in it down, you're going to see that. But the way this is made, it's not really made much up, like, you know, like, I need to tell you that I can do it. Now, when you throw the dress on, you're going to feel like this one good old muscle up there. Extra 40 pounds on top of you, man. This, and then I take that's your backyard. So what you do. So this is what I say. Okay, you know the backyard? If you do this, I'm probably gonna need it. But either way, we're gonna get it done no matter what. You feel me? You feel me? You feel the kid? There we is. Alright. We're trying to do with this, so we ain't working with our rules. But you know what I'm not? I'm not an excuse. If I can't get it right here, then I'm gonna take it out of the truck and I'm moving my face. That way, at least the pull out that I can get it with. Exactly. You know, we out here working, man. We like to make things hard on ourselves. Yeah. It's all in the mind. My shoulders might be a little tired from all them pull-ups with the weight left, the 100 pull-ups. Why aren't you? I don't care. I'm about to do it right now. Here we go. Let's try one more time. If I don't get this time, if I don't get on this one, we will have to do this one first. We're going to try one more time. Here we go. Almost. Almost. I can't hit my feet on the fit. Make myself up on the fit. I think we have no repair. What y'all think? Do I think I just 12, 10 years? Or I just need to move to the open fit? I need to get something so I can make it a lot tighter. You need to. And I'm right there. So we get overtime with that fit. What y'all think? Let me know what you think. And I'm trying to tell you. That's what you do. Yeah, you know what you want. I'm about to get that movie. Who about to get it? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah. On this, it's the one. Hey! Woo! Oh, man. Oh, I think that was myself. I even got to with my arms underneath it. The overturn. Just like I just did on the bar. With the detail like you do. This bar just ain't good enough to, maybe it's just me. Maybe I ain't good enough to go. But that's fine. I like you say. I can go. Let's get back. In the bench press. squat with his weighted vest. However, you can work it, what you want to do. So let me give you a tip on what this weighted vest is. And that's one thing I want to make sure that y'all know. So with this weighted vest, let's say you're trying to increase your pull-up. You're going to work with it. Think about it. This is one key thing to always remember. Whatever you do with your own weight, right? If you do that consistently, you can get better. Take time, but you do get better. Practice, right? So when you add it every time you get better, you might not be able to do it again. But the body, your muscles, they react to what the weight is. So you're going to work harder because you have more weight in you. Now, again, you're not doing it as many, but the positive part is, when you're doing the workout, you're getting stronger because of all the extra weight. So when you take the weight off, the workout will be better. So when you ask yourself, why do people use the weight the best? Because the more weight you got in your body, the harder you're making your body work. The harder you make your body work, the better results you're going to get. You're not fast to go. That's the way it goes. So a lot of times, people will ask me, how do I get to be able to do, 40 pull-ups straight? Well, I can do it 40 pull-ups straight. But I want to go past it. So now I think I have to go to bed. By next summer, my plan, at the age of 43 at the time, 43 at the time. So at the age of 43, I want to be able to do 47 pull-ups. I can do 37. So 37 to 40 right now. But I want to be able to do 47. Just the other day, I did a conversation with Red Bull. I don't know if y'all saw it. But Chris Red, the guy who owns it, and he did 49 pull-ups. After he did 29 pull-ups, nobody could beat him. And I joined at the very end. And then I did a first step, so I won the competition. Now, my brother, he did very well too. He actually did about one. But then I went in to get the workout right after him. So I got 37. I feel kind of bad because, it was my brother. And he kept telling me, you're not going to do it right now, you're not going to do it. So I was like, well, I go ahead and see how many I can get. I didn't know I was going to make my normal 37 because I had already done a high drop. High drop. Yeah, high drop shoulder. Worked out how you did that. And so I was more down. As soon as I finished the workout, they were telling me I need to do a pull-up. And I'm thinking, man, I just did an hour workout. Now you're telling me to do a pull-up. Man. But like I said, I want to make a trip. So I found some energy deep down. And down that pull-up ball. And I still did 37. So I couldn't be mad at myself, man. I wouldn't take another record, man. I like to work out. If I done that workout, do the 37, I take it. Okay. More out a little bit. Good. See this is this one. See this is this. And kind of off this one. Look up. Stay on it. I'm doing a lot of squats. Then you maybe fall back to this stuff. I'm going to get back on it, so we're going to start right now. We already warmed up, so ain't no reason for no warm up. We might as well just get right to it. That's what we're going to do. Ain't nothing else to do it. We need to do it. Alright. So this here is 285. As Ronnie Coleman says, this is lightweight. Lightweight. Oh. Why did you do this? All right. 205. So we'll do 205. Then we'll go to 275. Yeah. 205 to 275. No, 205 to 255. 255 to 275. Yeah. Easy 10 reps. So now we just did 205. We're going to add 25 and take it up to 255. And then after we do 255, we will go up to 275. After we get through with the 235, we'll go ahead and go into the threes. We'll go ahead and shoot the threes. We'll go ahead and shoot the threes. We're going to shoot the Steph Curry. Couple of Steph Curry. We have about 5-0-4. Hey, anybody listening? The audio is very muffled today. Oh, it is? Yeah, nobody told me it's muffled. You said you want to say thank you for the good stuff, taking the advice you gave me 12 months ago. Specifically, the best technique for coming down and making up the quick time, quick point. Oh, yeah. You think you went from 205 to 265? Man. Hey, it's key, right? It helps out a lot. When you get your breathing right, you're able to control yourself, you have full control. And when you have control of your breath, when you're breathing, you actually have full control of everything. It helps you lift the weight easily. I like that. But let me see if I can fix this mic. I'm happy you said it. Nobody told me that. And you're very welcome, man. Anything I can help with. All right, how does that sound? Does that y'all let me know if that sounds better? Perfect? Okay. My bad. I didn't know nobody told me that the sound was off. But that's good. Hey, have you been doing the pump? The pump that I was teaching, when you bring it down, you pump it off your chest, then you go. Every time you do 5 pumps, you go up. Then 5 pumps and go up. Have you been doing that workout as well? Man, that is amazing. You went from 205 to 265. Jeez. You do that once a week. There you go. Good job, man. Keep up the good work. I love to hear that. So I hope y'all paying attention. He letting y'all know these tips I'm giving, they're very good tips. They're very good tips, man. All right. So we just did 205. Now we're doing 255. Do a quick 6 or 7 reps real fast. Here we go. Man, Rambo, you got me hyped now, man. I've had quite a few people that have either messaged me on my email or come back on one of my videos and like, man, bro, appreciate the little advice or appreciate the little tips. One dude said he's been trying for years to see definition. And he started doing some of the little workouts I told him to do. He said within the first 2 months he was already seeing. I mean, no, he said 2 months. He said first month, first 30 days, he was already starting to see definition that he'd been trying to do for years. And he's like, man, I just started doing your little workouts and I'm already seeing definition within 30 days. So it's good to hear, feedback like that, that the information I'm giving, letting people know I'm not just giving this information just so people can do stuff. This information I'm giving will help you. And a lot of people don't think it's real because they like, ain't nobody gonna just give away free information like that. You're gonna charge folks for it. Because that's what the world is. We want to charge for every single thing, right? No, I'm giving out the free information. I'm getting free information. If someone wants personal training, one-on-one training, that's when I advise them, okay, look, I can train you. We can have direct me teaching you one-on-one. It's only your time, nobody else's time. That's a different training. But here, I'm just here to help give out tips, man, and enjoy y'all's company while I'm getting the workout in. And if you're at home and you got some equipment, or you're at the gym or whatever, and you want to do it too, you can get your workout in. So we out here to do it together, man. So we just did 255. So now we're gonna go up to 275. He said, yeah, man, feels good, man. That's excellent, man. I'm proud of you, man. Keep up the good work. That's excellent. Good to hear. All right. So we got 275. We're going to hit this. I don't know. We're going 7 times. Yeah, we'll go 7 times. 275, 7 times. Here we go. One, two, three. All right. So as Rambo was explaining earlier, he was talking about the breathing that I teach. If you notice, when I go to do the bench press, a lot of times I'll pause for a second, let my body cool and relax. Because sometimes if you just go down there and you just start doing it, your breathing isn't on the same level and same pace as what you're doing when you're doing your raising your arms up and bringing them back down. Your motion. You want your motion, arm motion, to be on the same exact level as what you're breathing. You want to make sure you inhale, and then as you pull it off, and when you come down and you hit off your chest, you want to blow out. Inhale, exhale. Boom. Every time you're doing it. Every time you're going up, you're blowing out. So when you're blowing out, it's pushing the bar up. So stuff that you think you can't get, just your breathing is going to help you get past that point. So if let's say you usually do 185 pounds. If you do your breathing to the correct point, when you let your body cool down and relax, and then you start doing the bench press, you're going to see a large increase just because of the way that you're breathing. It is so key. Just like he spoke about it, how much of a difference he went from 205 to 265. And I just told him this not too long ago. He did that much of a jump. Why? Because just doing it by the breathing and working on that little bench press workout that I do where I'm pumping off the chest and I go up. And if you need to know what that is, so when I pump off the chest, I'll count 5. So I'll hold the bar down and do 5 reps, 5 tiny reps. Look, like if you're doing the push-ups and you call them shorties, this is kind of like that, but with a bench press. You're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the 5th one, you go all the way up and then you come back and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the weight that you want to use, you want to make sure you use a weight that's not too heavy, a weight that you know you can kind of throw around pretty easy. The reason for it, because if you got a weight that you can throw around, then you can kind of work out with it and not have to worry about getting stuck. And if you do get stuck, you can just kind of pause for a second and then lift it up and get it back on the rack. So that's the key. You want to work on the part from here to here, because this part right here is the part that everybody gets stuck on when you're doing your PR. When you're trying to do your max, the hardest part to get past is when you go from here, you go right here, and you get stuck right there. Well, this workout helps you get past that beginning point to where you get to where the elbow starts to extend. We all know as soon as that elbow starts to extend, then it's all in the mind. Because, yeah, you might not usually be able to get it, but when that elbow starts to extend, you've already passed the hardest part. That's when the mind takes over and you just know, okay, I got to get on the rack now. It's only a matter of time. It might take a little bit longer, but if you keep on blowing out, it's going to get up there and get back on that rack. So just like he said, work on your breathing and work on that little pump workout, and you're going to see your PR shooting through the roof. Yep, shooting through the roof. All right, here we go. So now we just did the 275. So let's go ahead and go up some more. And we're going to go up to, what are we going to go to? We're going to go up to 300. Yeah, let's go 300. Or is it 300 or 305? What in the world was that? Y'all saw that? Oh, it's a lizard. Doggone lizard. Man, I didn't know what that thing was, man. Out here in South Florida, they got a lot of wild animals, man. You don't know what you reach your hands. I didn't know if it was a snake or I didn't know what it was, man. That's 10. So that's 395. 385, 395. So if we add 2 more 5s, then we'd be at 305. Well, we'll go with the, let me see here. Yeah. We'll go with the 5.5. So we'll go 306. We'll go 306. 306, man. 306 pounds, what we going for. Let's try to get, I don't know what y'all think, maybe 4 reps. Four reps would be nice. Yeah, if I get 4, that'd be good. But you can see, for instance, as I was speaking about how to grow your bench press. If you don't know, I'm not a really big guy. I'm a tall guy. I'm more of an athletic build. I'm in great shape, but I'm not like a bodybuilder size. But I'm able to lift quite a bit of weight for my size. I haven't been doing bench press in a while, so I'm kind of on the down end. But even on the down end, I'm pretty sure I can still get this a few times. But I'm gonna get back to it. Make sure I stay on my bench press. But let's see if I can get about good 4 reps of this. If I can get 4 reps of this after doing them 100 pull-ups with that weighted vest, I'll take that. All right, so let's see what we can get here. And as I just spoke on it, first thing I gotta do, make sure I get my breathing correctly. Let my body cool off, let my body calm down, and relax. Focus. Try to clear your mind. Don't think about a bunch of stuff. Don't think about what your brother did or what your kids have done earlier. They got in trouble at school, or your wife got on your nerves, or your husband got on your nerves, or whoever. Your mom got mad at you. You got mad at your mom or your dad. Don't think about nothing like that. Don't think about work. Your boss got on your nerves, or somebody at work said something. Just relax your mind and focus. Try to clear it. Don't think about anything but relaxing and focusing on the weight that you're about to lift. After that, you do just like this. You calm, you get a good grip. Let's go. I take 5. Like the oil. We're gonna take 5 like the oil, man. You need an oil change? We're gonna hit that take 5, man. That's what we just did. We just did a quick oil change, man. Take 5 on the bench press. So that was 306. You did 5 reps, but I got it pretty conventionally, pretty easy. So I know if I got it pretty conventionally like that, then I'm pretty sure at 315 I probably can do right now maybe 5 reps of 315, because I definitely could have got 6 the way I got that up. And if I can get 6 of those, then I can get 5 or 315. So I haven't come down too bad. I was doing 8 reps of 315. So I've dropped down some because I haven't been doing my bench press lately, but not to the point to where I'm like, man, I got a long way to go. That lets me know that I'm not too far off. Critique a few things, kind of get back on it consistently, and it'll go right back up. By the month of April, I want to work consistently enough so when April hits, I'm going to have a live video where I'm going to get 400 pounds, 405 on the bench press. That's the key. By April 1st, I'm going to do a live video so y'all can watch me get 405 pounds. Because if I do it consistently, I know I'll get back to where I was doing 385, 390, depending on the day. 1 rep, I'll be able to get 405 by April. So that's the key. Y'all remember I said that I'm a man of my words. I don't like to ever say something and not try to do it or do it, even with the muscle ups. I didn't want to make an excuse because this thing moves. I was just going to try to get it. So I tried 3 times. I didn't get it. I failed. It's okay to fail. I didn't get it. I didn't get the muscle up with the vest on. I know a lot of it is because of this, but I'm not going to blame it on that. I'm blaming myself. I didn't get it. So that's what we're going to do. But that's the key, man. Trying to increase that bench press. Make sure you get your breathing right. That's one of the biggest things. Inhale, exhale. And also work on your pump when you're on the bench press. Make sure you're coming off doing your 5 little pumps, then explode. You want to like go low, go low, go low, go low, then explode. Low, 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 then explode. Consistently. Work on that. I usually do it with 225 pounds. Now, I can bench press, I can max. Right now, I don't know, 375. I'm guessing right now, but I usually am around 385 to 390. And I use 225 when I'm doing that workout. So if your max is 225, then try like 115. Yeah, try like 115. Well, now if your max is 225, if your max is 225, try like 95 pounds. Yeah, try 95 pounds. You want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then go up. If your max is 315, then try 175. You kind of want to do about 130 pounds less than what your PR is. That way you know you can control it with no problem. You can get it up there. And then at the same time, if it gets stuck, you know, you can just let it sit there for a second. You can get it back off just in case nobody's around you. Or you can just tip it over to one side, tip it over to the other side. That's what I like to do. I like to tip to one side because if I get stuck, I don't feel like waiting. I just tip the weights over, let them all fall off. When they all fall off, the one with the side with the weights, it's going to lift the bar off of you on its own because it's too much weight on one side. Remember that. If you ever get stuck, do that. Don't put a clamp on there if you're by yourself. Leave the clamp off. That way, if you got to, you can lean it to one side, let all the weights fall off, and tip it back over. Good tip to remember. All right. We got a couple messages on here. We got how do you say it? Shurs Davis 07 saying hi. Well, I'm saying hi back at you. And Emerald AM, my YouTube lives when I skip gym day. That's when you skip your gym day. That's what you do on YouTube. What? You got me lost there, buddy. But anyways, we did a 305. I think let's go. We're gonna drop it down. I'm gonna show you all the little workout that I was just talking about. That way, if you don't know, you can go ahead and add it and add it to your repertoire, man. So you can help it to increase your bench. So I got 35. And put 10 on there. That'll make it 225 on both sides. All right. All right, so now we got a 225. And we're going to pump every single time we come off. So when we come off, you want to get 5 pumps in before you go up. Do not go up unless you've gotten 4. And then on the 5th one, you want to extend. So give you an example. When you're coming off, you go just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. And you want to do 5 to 7 reps every time you do it. That is what is going to help you increase to get past that median point to where you're getting past from here to here. Just count 5. But remember, on the 5th one, that's when you extend. You do 4, but on the 5th one, you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you do it, explode. Blow all your air that you have, blow it out, and push those arms as far as you can. Get that thing back up. And then after you do that, then you do another one. That's the key, man. There's keys to this. Keys to this, man. You gotta keep working at it. Never stop, never quit. Get a little shrug of this water. Now that I just showed y'all, I'm gonna do it one time for real. Not just me talking about doing it, I'm gonna do it for real. Then after that, we're gonna try to go get it with 100 push-ups with the weighted vest. We're gonna do 50, gonna break, and then I'm gonna do 50 more with the weighted vest. We're going for 100. If I can't get all 50 on that second set, because I know that first one I'm gonna get that 50. I ain't even worried about that. But that second one I might not get it. But I'm not gonna let that doubt creep in. I'm gonna get 50. I'm gonna get 50 both times. We're gonna go 50 both times, baby. No, I don't wanna see. I'm already letting that may not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to let that creep in there, man. We're gonna kick that out of here. We're gonna do 50, and then after we do the 50, we're gonna do another 50. We're gonna get to 100. Miguel 102 said you should do your 50 with the vest first, since it's harder, and then do your 50 without the vest. Well, Miguel, what I'm gonna do 50 with the vest, and then I'm gonna do another 50 with the vest. So I'm gonna try to make it super hard on myself. The harder, the better. I like challenging myself. The more the challenge, the better. So we're gonna go 50 push-ups with the vest, and then another 50 push-ups with the vest. But first, we're gonna do this pump workout, and then we're gonna do these push-ups with this vest. Focus my mind. Don't think about nothing. Then we're gonna just go. All right, coming off. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Woo! I tell you what, when you finish that workout, there's never been a time where I have done it and I've gone, oh, I don't feel like it helped me, or I don't feel like I'm pumped up right now. Never felt that way. Every single time I do that workout, I always feel like I did a day's workout. But the good thing is when you do it, you start to see your increase in your PR. You start to see how you're growing. Just like Rambo was saying earlier, how he's noticed that he's grown on his bench press from 205 to 265 in just a short time. I mean, that was short when he just asked me that. It just shows you when you can do a workout, it can improve your PR in a short amount of time if it's something that's really going to help with certain areas. For instance, there's one thing, remember this. You got pros, right? You got pros at basketball, pros that are pro at baseball, football, soccer, track, whatever. Every last one of them, when they do their workouts, they go into the competition. Let's say track, he runs, a track star runs the 200 meter. He's great at 200 meter. When he's practicing, he doesn't only practice the 200 meter. He practices his start. He might practice his finish. He might practice 100 meters. He might practice the 400 meters. He might practice the curve. He might practice his straightaways. In football, let's say you take a wide receiver. He might practice just running 2 yards, turn around. 2 yards, turn around. He might practice just standing away from the ball, turning around and catching it. Turn around and catching it. He might practice with the football machine where they throw it 100 times at him like this. Just catching it over and over again. You might practice with that. Quarterback might practice certain routes. The point that I'm getting at is if you're a bodybuilder or if you're trying to increase your bench press, trying to keep any kind of workout, there's different workouts that you can do to help increase with the end results that you're trying to get to, whatever workout that you're doing. You're doing the bench press, instead of just always just basically doing the bench press, yeah, you're going to increase, but you're going to do it real slow. But if you want to speed up the process, there's different workouts that you can do to key at certain parts and certain muscles to help you get past certain points and help you to get to your goal that you're trying to get to at a faster pace. So that's what I like to teach, different ways that you can do different workouts to help you get to your goal that you're trying to get to in a very fast pace. That's what we like to focus on here. I just did the bench press. So now I'm gonna hit these push-ups with this weighted vest. That's the key. All right, you say you coming from, how you say it? Uzbekistan? What other equipment do you have? So I got the weighted vest, I got the bench press, I got the dumbbells here. I have my ab rollers, I got the medicine ball, I got the ropes. I use these ropes a lot. I got that swimming machine here that I use. This here. Matter of fact, let me give you a little tour of what I got. So here, I use this when I use like hack squat, or I'll turn around and just do forward and go over the shoulders, over the shoulders back and forth. I got my bench press here. And then as you see back here in the back, I got the ropes I use. I use the ropes quite a bit. And then I also got my little dumbbells here. Then I got the medicine ball, the ab rollers. I got 2 different ab rollers as you see. I got resistance bands I also use. And then also you see I got a little kettlebell too. Sometimes I use a kettlebell as well. So I got a little different workouts. Different equipment that I use. But even when I don't use the equipment, I might do some sprints, lunges or whatever, or air squats. I do a lot of different workouts, man. And I preach, we got the gyms and stuff like that, but at any time the gyms can get shut down. We learned that through COVID. If you lived through COVID, you already know what I'm talking about. COVID showed us that at any time we can have the gym and they can shut it down. They can shut the gym down. They can cause a lot of difference. Now, I'm not saying COVID is going to happen right away or happen again, but we know that it's possible. And it's best to just have something that you always can come to, that you can go to in the backyard or into your garage, to a little room that you got. It's always good to have that, because at any time you don't know what's going to happen. And then if you got your little gym equipment with you, or if they're at the house, then you're good. You don't got nothing to worry about. All right, so let me get a shrug of this water. And then, like Miguel said, we're going to try to do these 100 push-ups. We're going to do them with the vest on, man. All 100. I like to make things hard for myself. It's already hard enough to do 100 push-ups. So I'm going to try to make it harder on myself and do 100 push-ups with the weighted vest. So we're going to go 50 and then 50 more. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Sometimes I ask myself, why do you like to make things so hard on yourself? VeganTron. And then after I ask myself that, I go, you know what? Because it makes me better. Anything to make me better, I'm for. And pushing myself on some doggone push-ups is definitely the way to make yourself better. And push this camera down so y'all can see. All right. So we're gonna go here. We're doing a wait, let me turn it right here. I want y'all to be able to see my feet. Everything, so y'all know I ain't cheating. There we go. That way y'all know I ain't cheating, man. So we're gonna go 100 push-ups, 50 first, and then another 50 after we do the first 50. But all with the weighted vest. No excuses, man. No excuses. Hard work pays off. You want things to pay, you want to see some good results, some things go right. Sometimes you gotta do the hard work. Oh, my bad. You know what? I didn't even answer these questions. I'm sorry. Let's see what you got here. You say, oh, you looking at the equipment. So you see the equipment that I got? Hey, if you can find some at the little local Ross, well, I know you're in another country, so I don't know what stores y'all got. But if you got any store that you can get some cheap equipment, I advise it. It's always best to have something that's backup. And then, you know, a lot of us are busy. You got kids, or you got a lot of work and you don't got time to get to the gym and stuff like that. You know, we could be wore out and then just don't get around to the gym. But if we got one at the house, you know, it's a lot easier to kind of get to. So that's why I advise you get one. All right, so let's go 50 first. Gonna pause. After you hit that pause, then we're gonna do the second set of 50. But we're gonna do them all with the weighted vest. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Matter of fact, let me tighten this up because this has got a lot of air in between. And that's just gonna make it bounce back and forth. I don't want it to be moving around. I want it to be really tight on around my chest. That way, yeah. That way when I'm going down, it's not flopping back and forth. All right, here we go. Going 50, then 50 more. And go. 1, 2. Five more. 50. Ah. Gee whiz, I'm in trouble. Oh. Gee whiz, I'm in trouble. Man, that 50 push-ups. That 50 push-ups was deadly. When I got to 30, I was just telling myself, man, try not to think about it. Because I felt like stopping at 30. To be 100% honest with you. I told myself, I'm like, man, 30 feels like 80. And I'm thinking, I got 20 more push-ups to do? Woo-wee. That weighted vest makes a big old difference. Whew. Oh, my goodness. That weighted vest made such a difference. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know if I was gonna make that 50. Now, don't get me wrong. On this next one, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm trying to go all the way through. If I don't make it, don't mean I'm quitting. I'm just going, if I gotta pause, whatever. Like I did that, I was doing those push-ups. You notice I paused in the air, gave myself a second, then I went right back to it. If I gotta pause, it is what it is. But I still gotta do it. Still gotta do it no matter what. Woo-wee. That's tough stuff right there. No lie. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get that next 50. Woo. Hey, ain't no worse than when that doubt creeps in. That doubt creep in, you start to say to yourself, man, what did I get myself into? What was I thinking? As I was doing those push-ups, that's exactly what I started saying to myself. What did I get myself into? What was I thinking? Now I gotta do another 50 more push-ups with the vest on to get me to 100. But like I said before, yeah, it's hard, but I ain't no quitter, man. Ain't no quitting me. So I'm just gonna have to find a way to get these next 50 push-ups. If I gotta do 30 push-ups and pause or whatever, I gotta do what I gotta do. But I can't give up. I gotta make sure I go all the way through. You say, warm up with the bands to get that pump. Warm my arms up, man. I might need to do that, to be honest. I think my arms is already warmed up, though. They feel like they're burning right now from them last 50 push-ups with that weighted vest. But we're gonna figure it out. Whatever it is, whatever it takes, I'm gonna get it done. That's how we're gonna look at it. No matter if we get to 50 straight like we did on the last one, we're gonna get it no matter what. If I fall out, that means I'm gonna just have to wait till I get enough energy to get back up and finish it. But no matter what, we're gonna get this 50 push-ups. I'm gonna rest for just a couple more minutes, and then we're gonna try to get it again, man. We're gonna go ahead and try to get it again. We're gonna go for the gold, man. We want the gold medals, man. We don't want the silver or the bronze. Gold only. One thing you learn from me, what I teach on my channel, if you're not on this channel consistently, you're kind of new to the channel. All the people that get on here, the one thing they know about me is I might go until my body shut down. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with my body shut down and I'm trying to do a workout. Because if I go all the way and my body shut down, the one thing I do know is I went to the point to I couldn't go no more, and I just went as hard as I possibly could. For instance, you hear coaches say it all the time. NBA coaches, football coaches, whatever sport. You hear them say it all the time, consistently. They say, hey, leave it out there on the field. Leave it out there on the court. Whatever. Leave it out there. So what they're trying to tell you is go as hard as you can go, play as best as you can play. If we don't win and you gave everything you had, that's all they can ask for. You gave everything you had. But don't leave it. Don't leave some stuff in the tank and you know you still had it, but you just didn't want to finish it. So this 50, it seems like it's too much. But I'm going to leave it out there on the court. I'm going to leave it out there on the concrete. You know, that's what I'm about to do. It's hard, but I'm going to go as hard as I possibly can. All right, let's go. 50 more. No more talk. Woo-wee. No more talk. Time to step up to the plate and get some work done. As soon as I get these straps from being untangled. My goodness. There we go. Oh, much better. Much better. Mucho mejor. Much better. Mucho mejor. I don't speak fluent Spanish, but I do know a little bit. Poquito. Estoy aprendiendo. I'm working every day, man. Todos los días. Working out every day, and I'm working on my Spanish every day. Right here in Miami, you might as well say it's required. You say, what up, man? Keep up that work. Hey, that's what I'm trying. We about to hit this next set of 50. We did 50 push-ups with the weighted vest. Now we're going for this last set of 50 to make it 100. If I got to stop in between or whatever, that's fine, but I can't leave this spot until I finish 50 more push-ups to make it 100. I'm going to try to get all 50 of them in. I'm going to do whatever I can. If I got to stop for a few seconds, it is what it is. But I ain't leaving this spot and taking this vest off till I get this next 50. Let's go. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2. Yeah. Six more. Whew. Come on. 6 more. 6 more. Find it. Come on, VeganTron. Let's go. Leave it on the field. Leave it on the field. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Come on. 50. Whoo. God, dog. Whew. Man, that's tough stuff. Man, gee whiz. Ah. Oh. As you see, had to leave it on the field, man. So like I said before, I'd rather and gave everything I had, then and my body just shut down, then to not leave everything on the field and knowing you had something else. He say, yes, my man, appreciate it. No games, hey. I had to do it, man. I appreciate it. When I got to, no lie, when I got to 30, I said, I thought the first 30 was bad. This one was 10 times worse. When I got to 30, I don't know if y'all noticed, my body started to shake. I was thinking, ooh, it's already shaking. And I still got 20 more push-ups to go. But, hey, I had to pause at, what was that, 40? And as I did that 40, I paused and then I did, 5 or 6? No, I did 4 after the pause and got to 44. Then I had to stop completely because my body just wouldn't go no more. Took myself a little break, regrouped. Then I went out there and left it on the field, those last 6. I did 5, and then that last one, I had to take another couple second break just to get it up. And even that one by itself, man, with that vest, it's serious. It makes a big difference with that vest on. I can't believe how much difference it makes with that vest on. Yeah. Man, that little 45 pounds is, or 40, it's 40 pounds, my bad. 40 pounds makes a big difference. You do 100 push-ups with an extra 40 pounds on your back, you working. But you know what? You working and you get results, man. That's what we're looking for. Looking for the results. Whatever it takes to get whatever results I want, I'm going to do. Like I said before, I'm a guy, I'm not, I ain't the real big guy that's walking up and down the street. Everybody's like, oh man, this guy's a bodybuilder. I'm not him. I'm very athletic. I like to just stay in shape. I like to have muscle tone, but at the same time, I like my muscles to be very defined. I only weigh 203 pounds. I'm not a really big guy. I'm 6'5", so I'm more of a slim build. But I just focus on pushing myself as hard as I can, and that's what I want y'all to focus on consistently. So always push yourself as hard as you can. Don't leave it out there on the field and know that you still had something left. When you leave the field, you leave the gym, you leave whatever you're doing, make sure you did everything that you possibly could that day. You're going to see fast results when you do it like that, and you're also going to see your increase. As my man said earlier about his increase in his bench press, you saw he said he went from 205 to 265 pounds doing the little workouts that I've been teaching. In a short period of time, that's 60 pounds that he increased on his bench press. And we're talking a month. All because he was listening to little techniques that I've been teaching. So this might sound like, oh, information this guy, I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, why is he even on here telling us he don't know nothing? I'm telling you, I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. But I do know a lot. And a lot that I can give you if you don't know a lot or if you're looking to learn a lot. I have a lot of information that I can help with. If whatever I'm telling you, take it. Take notes. I'm telling you, I promise you it will help you. Take the little notes. The workout might not even look like it's doing anything. He's like, what's this guy doing? He's wasting his time. No. I'm 42 years old. I've been working out since I was 5. Believe me, there's stuff that I know that you might not even have seen before. You probably looked and looked and like, man, I ain't never seen that workout before. That's because I made it up myself. I've learned what the body does, how the body reacts, just from years and years and years and years of doing workouts. For so many years. Let's think about it. If you're 30 years old, I've been working out longer than you've been living. If you're 35 years old, I've been working out longer than you've been living. So think about it like that. Like, okay, well, there's a point in time where somebody you start to do stuff for so long, they must know something. And I'm not trying to say I know everything because I don't. I don't know. I actually like learning things. I like working out with people, and they say, "Oh man, do this, do that," and then I look, I'm like, "Man, you know he's right." Because guess what? I just expanded the knowledge that I already had. Now I have more. I have more knowledge than I had the day before. I'm all about that. Never act like you know everything because if you don't, I mean, if you learn something from someone, it only helps to add more knowledge to what you already know. It only makes you a better person and it gives you better aspect of what else that you can do and ways that you can grow and get better, whether it's working out or just in life in general. When people give knowledge, even if you know that it's really not helpful, go ahead and listen. You ain't got to take too much of it if you know that it ain't got nothing to do with you. Listen for a short amount of time and then go on about your day. But it's always good to help each other. I want to help you guys. I want you guys to help me. How do you help me? Hey, hit the like, subscribe button. If this is content that you like, if you like watching, somebody's into their workout, into what they're doing, not worried about the dollar. I don't care. I don't get on here and ask about no money. That's not what I'm about. I'm out here just trying to teach and help people. If you're one of those who like watching channels where somebody's gonna be doing workouts, teaching little tips that you can take home, you can get on your phone for 30 minutes or whatever out of your day. It's 24 hours a day. That means 23 hours and 30 minutes. If you got on there for 30 minutes, 23 hours and 30 minutes, you still could do whatever you want for your whole entire day. And only 30 minutes out of that day, you said, you know what, let me listen to what VeganTron's got to say, see if I can add something to my repertoire. And if you can, great. If you can't, that's okay. But if you do like this kind of content, hey man, hit the like and subscribe button. If you don't want to subscribe, you're not into it, that's fine. Doesn't hurt. You can still hit the like button though. So yeah, we can help each other out, man. Always help each other out. All right, so we got a couple questions on here. Let me make sure I answer these questions. First off, appreciate everybody being on here. I say it all the time. I don't just like to say it though, because I really mean it. Thank you for being on here. Listen to what I have to say. I'm only here to help, and you guys have helped me a lot. So I'm very much appreciated. So you said the real money said you did that. Hey, I tried, man. I worked my butt off. I did as much as I possibly could. And then you said you did that. That's all what matters. Yeah, right? You see what I'm saying? That is the key. And I think a lot of people forget that. If you left it out there, you did everything you possibly could. That's all that matters. I don't care if you didn't do the perfect pull-up. It wasn't perfect. But you did as much as you possibly could. Now, don't get up on the pull-up bar and go, here's the bar, and you're going like this. Don't do that. But if you did a pull-up and somebody says, oh man, you didn't lock out, but you got all the way to here and you went back. You did a pull-up, man. You did a pull-up. Don't listen to those people that's trying. This ain't a competition. You trying to better yourself. You did a pull-up. And remember those things, because going from here all the way to here and back, you're still going to increase your repetition. If you get into a competition and they say, oh, you got a lot, you'll see the difference of the work that you've been doing. You'll see the progress, and it's going to show. Whether you go all the way from here all the way to here, or just from here all the way to here and back. So don't focus on the little things. Look at the broad picture. Look at everything. Are you increasing every time you do this workout? Are you getting better? Are you seeing productivity? Are you seeing results in your own body? When you look at yourself in the mirror, do you say, you know what? I think I see a little bit of definition. Oh, you know what? I'm starting to lose some weight here. Are you saying those things? Because a lot of problems, I'll say, that I hear all the time. I'll get people that trade with me, and the first month, the first couple of days, they lose weight. Boom, 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 boom. Numbers coming down. And then they go, well, my numbers haven't come down. Am I plateauing? And I got to tell them all the time, nope. They're like, well, why my weight's not coming down like it was at the very beginning? You're gaining muscle. Muscle's good. Muscle weighs more than fat. And then after that, they start to see it drop. Still, it's a little time frame where you're going to notice you're going to gain muscle. And you're going to keep gaining muscle, but you might not. When you first start off, your body's not used to it. So when you first come out the gate, you're going to be dropping numbers, weight like every second. Bling, bling, bling. You're dropping weight every day. And then there's a time where it kind of slows down, but then it picks back up. So don't worry too much about the number. A lot of people look at the number on the scale. Well, the number on the scale says this. Don't focus on the number. Focus on that person in the mirror. If the number on the scale says the same thing, but you notice every day you're getting in more and more shape, you look in, you look more defined every single day. Don't worry about the number on the scale. Worry about what you look like in the mirror. Because that's what's going to show. When you want to go to the beach, you want to go places, you want to look the par from everybody else, or you want to look as good as everybody else. You want to look as your best that you can possibly be. That's how you want to look. That's the key. I want you to get the look that you want to have. I want you to look like that. And sometimes the number on a scale can discourage you or throw you off, make you want to quit. Don't let that be your turning point when you quit. Pay attention to the person in the mirror. And not just only with weight and stuff like that. Even us as people, when we criticize people, a lot of times we forget to just look at that person that's in the mirror. We're so worried about what everybody else is doing. Well, he did this, she did that. They don't need to be doing this. Why did they do that? Instead of just saying, you know what? What am I doing? I need to focus on myself. I need to better myself. I need to step back, look at myself in the mirror, and see what I can do better so I can grow. I like to kind of focus on myself a lot because it just makes you a better person in general, and then also it helps you see things that you never saw before. And it helps with you taking criticism. And especially nowadays, a lot of times you can't say something to someone and they take it, in a negative way and they get mad at you. Constructive criticism is becoming extinct. I like to be able to take constructive criticism. So a lot of times people get on here, they'll give a comment, and it might be something that they say, oh, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. And somebody on the chat might get mad, but I actually kind of like it because I want to better myself. It's constructive criticism. Now, some people don't know how to say it, but it's okay. Take it with a positive spoonful of sugar and go on about your day. That's how I look at it. Then you say, Ricky EQ3553, what do you eat, man? And then Stone 6268, what's your max bench and squat? Okay, so my bench press, the most I've ever done is 405. Right now, I was 385 to 390, but I've kind of slowed down on my bench press, so I'm sure it's come down some. I don't want to lie to you, so I would say it's probably 365 or 370. I can get it right back up. Don't worry, it won't take long. Muscle memory, it doesn't take long. If I get consistent again right now, starting today, by 2 weeks I'll be back to where I was at, because muscle memory, it comes back quick. And then on the question, what do I eat? I'm a vegan, so I eat vegan diet. I don't eat no animals, but I make all kind of food all the time. And people who maybe come around me or they come eat with me, they see a lot of the foods that I eat. They like, man, you eat just like everybody else. I just cook it with different ingredients. That's all. I make lasagna, pasta. I make cakes, cupcakes. I just use ingredients that are not made by animals. That's it. So when you taste the food, pancakes, waffles, whatever, when you taste the food, a lot of people are like, man, this stuff is really good. They're like, this stuff is really good. What did you make this with? This is vegan? That's the first thing I get. This is vegan? And I'm like, yeah, it's vegan. They're like, man, this tastes so good. That doesn't seem like it's vegan. I even do like tacos with vegan meat that I chop up and, mix it up and put the uh, uh, pico de gallo on there and all those type of things. Put vegan cheese. And I don't use that. Some of the vegan cheese, I'm not going to lie, it ain't really good. It don't taste really good. But there's the one that I get is that Daya, and then there's another one. I forgot the name of it, but those two, they taste a lot better than the other vegan cheeses. A lot of the vegan cheeses, sometimes they don't really taste that good. So I get the ones that taste good, and my family, they eat it and they love it. And you would think as much different type of meals that I'm able to make that this guy can't be eating vegan. No, I'm eating vegan. They just different ingredients. That's all it is. And just think, most of the food that we eat, we say we need meat, we need meat, we need meat. Most of the food that we eat, those animals that we're eating, they probably don't even eat meat. You eating hamburgers. Does cow eat meat? Nope. You eating chicken. Does a chicken eat meat? Nope. Like the animals that you eat, they actually don't even eat meat themselves. Or the strong animals, other than lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, I had to say that with it. Other than lions, tigers, bears, we really think about it. You sit back and think about it. Gorillas eat? What do they eat? Oh, apples, bananas, pears. What about rhinos? They're not meat eaters. What about an ox? No, that's not a meat eater. Well, horses are really, really fit. No, they don't eat meat either. They just eat grass. When you think about all those different things, you notice that those animals, they don't even eat meat. So to me, I think a lot of it is just what we've been told. That's what we see all the time. Since I was a kid, I've been eating meat, so I got to eat meat. That's just what we've been told. We kind of go off of what we've heard and what we've lived off of. But then when you think outside the box, you notice that, man, you can eat a lot of the same food, but you don't got to use the same ingredients. Just use one ingredient is different, and it tastes just as good. You're like, so who told me that I had to do that? That's just what we've been taught. Been put in our brain that we need this, we need this, we need it. And you find out that, man, you don't even need it. And they say, oh, well, you don't eat meat, you're not gonna have no muscle. You're not gonna be strong, you can get weak. I found out that was a lie. And the way I know is because I was lifting weights. I've been vegan for eight years, and I've been lifting weights, and I'm still almost benching 400 pounds, and I only weigh just over 200 pounds. I'm an athletic guy. I shouldn't even be lifting this kind of weight. So is the meat slowing me down? Nope. I don't take steroids. I don't even take like creatine. Now there's nothing wrong with that stuff. Supplements and stuff like nothing wrong with it, but I don't even take those things. And I'm able to lift all this weight. So when people say, oh, this and that, I just go, okay. Hey, everybody's entitled to their own choice. I'm not the guy. Let me explain. I am not the guy that's gonna be all up in your plate. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, oh, you need to eat this, you can't eat that. You shouldn't eat that. You know what that is? I'm not him. Everybody has their own choice. I choose to eat like this for the benefits. I'm at 42. I can still go play football with the youngsters and play all day long. Go play basketball with the youngsters, play all day long. Get up the next day, not sore. My recovery is almost instant. I go play or lift weights or whatever. My recovery is so fast, I could turn around 30 minutes later doing a whole nother workout or go play football again, play basketball again, because my blood flow is so clean that I don't get sore. My muscles don't get sore. I played in a football tournament in Texas. Let me explain to you. We started at 8 in the morning and we finished at 7:30 at night. I played like somewhere between 8 and 10 games. I almost played every single play in those games. I think I missed about 6 plays total through the entire tournament. I'm 42 years old. That's sprinting every single play. Sprinting.
Woke up the next day, I was just fine. Most people that are young, if you do that, they're sore. But because the way I eat, I can just keep going. And that's what I love about it. So I see the benefits. I love the benefits. Um, and, that's why I keep doing it. But that's my diet. That's why I like to do it. If you want to do it, if you thought about it and you just need some info, I can help you with it. If not, that's okay. Doesn't mean you can't learn from my channel. Doesn't mean I can't learn from you. Just because we on two different diets, I'm not gonna bash you. I'm not the kind of person that bashes people. That's not just me. Not me. So it is what it is. I say, how long have you been vegan? I've been vegan for 8 years. 8 years, man. You said, is this late and yet you are at it again? Mad respect. Hey, man, I got to be on it every day. And then it's a new season, new year, so I gotta get back on it. I took a little week off because I knew it was the end of the year and people probably really wasn't gonna be too focused on it. But hey, I got to get back on it. We got to get back to what we're doing, on a consistent basis. That it is what it is. And camp that you say I don't eat animals same way. Okay, see, education is a revelation, man, isn't it? Gavin Sorensen, hi, hey man, I'm saying hi back to you. Yeah, it's a revelation because you kind of sit back and you realize a lot of things that we've been taught or people teach us, and then you find out that it's all pretty much made up, and you're like, man, what in the world? Why they always tell people this? Yeah, like they should be ashamed of themselves. But it's all about making money. It's all about making money. You can even ask doctors; they'll tell you. Doctors, not all doctors, but some doctors will tell you like most of these sicknesses that we have, you can fix them on your own. You don't need medicine. Think about it. The medicine is a natural source. They had to use some natural sources to create that medicine, right? So what was the natural source? Skip the medicine. Our bodies are meant to heal themselves. You know, I can tell you right now, anytime I start to feel somewhat of being sick, I fast and I don't get sick. Why is that? Because I stop eating food. Your body, it needs to cleanse itself. How do you cleanse itself? Stop putting stuff in there. If you have a car, you have a vehicle, and you don't get an oil change, right? You don't get an oil change. That's the same oil that's been in that car for years and years and years and years and years, right? You think that car is gonna run well? It's gonna stop running well. Then the engine's gonna shut down. Your body's the same way. You haven't changed your oil. You've been constantly putting food in your system. It's been digesting slowly, but you're constantly packing new things in there, and you're not letting it clean itself out. Fast for 2 days. Let your body cleanse itself out. Get an oil change, and you'll see after you get the oil change, you're gonna feel way better. Now you might not feel great while you're doing it, but after you'll notice the difference. Maybe a day or two later, you notice, man, I feel a lot better because you let your body clean itself out. It's been waiting for years. It needed an oil change. Same thing with a car. You got to get that oil change, but your body is the same way. So, like he said, you learn a lot of stuff. A lot of people don't teach us or they don't talk about it, but most of the stuff, if you need to, you're sick or something, you need to fix it, you can fix it on your own. You don't have to, go get all the medicine and stuff like that. You can just let your body clean itself out, or there's probably some kind of natural source that'll clean it as well. Oh, we got Russia in the house. Happy New Year from Russia. We saying hello to you, and we hope you have a great one too. And as I said before, if you're looking somebody to have a good, you're looking to have a good trainer to teach you for this year, somebody that you can turn to, learn a lot from. Hey man, I'm here to help. I'm here to teach, give all kind of tips. That's what I'm here to do. I do workouts all the time out here. I do some of them at South Beach. Um, I'm even going to go to a track, to the track down the street. I don't know if I got to look at my planner. It might be this coming week. I mean, this next week or the week after that. But one of these days, I'm going to go to the track and we're going to do a track workout as well. Because I like to mix it up. I don't like to just do the workouts here only. You know, I like to go to the beach, do workout, or do challenges. A lot of times I'll do challenges. I got some challenges that's coming this year, early in this year. And so we're gonna do some challenges. We're gonna do some track workouts. I like to mix it up because the more you mix it up, the more you confuse your muscles, the better results that you're gonna get. You can see a lot of results when you confuse those muscles. That's the key. Changing things up, not letting the body get content and get sedentary. Do not allow the body to get sedentary because when it does that, then you start to fall back. Your muscles start to decline, everything starts to decline. But when you keep mixing it up, keep that muscle confusion going, a lot of good results, man. That's the key. Keep that muscle confusion. You say, call me Lux from Toronto. You from Toronto? Hey, let us know right now, Russia and Toronto. I need to know what the temperature is in Russia and Toronto. I need y'all to. I'm in Miami. Today it was I think 79 or 80. Tell me, is it snowing there? Is it cold? What is it like there in Toronto right now? And then also Russia. Let me know what it's like in Russia. Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it just cool? Let me know what the temperature is like. Cause I want to know. Everybody, matter of fact, everybody tell me what your temperature is, whether you use Celsius or Fahrenheit. We use Fahrenheit here in the States. I don't know if y'all use Fahrenheit, but let me know what your temperature is like, where you at. I'm gonna take you inside. And y'all let me know. Y'all let me know what your temperature is like, man. I'm assuming Russia and Toronto, well, definitely Toronto, but I'm assuming Russia is probably pretty cold. And I'm assuming Toronto is probably pretty cold too. I just don't know what the temperature is. So I need y'all to let me know what it's like there. I'm gonna guess it's probably, I don't know. I'm gonna guess it's probably in the 30s. Okay, what do you say? About 32 and snow everywhere. Well, I was right. It was in the 30s. 32 and snow everywhere. And that's Fahrenheit, right? Y'all use Fahrenheit or y'all use Celsius? But I'm assuming that's 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is, yeah, that's snow. That's because 32 is the number to where you get the cold. Oh, -2. Man, -2. Woo, that's cold. Yeah, man. So I'm in Miami. Nice and warm outside. It's funny too. Like the people here in Miami, they'll crack you up. It'll be 60 degrees, right? And they got on jackets. They got on bubble jackets, and you're like, bro, like it's not even cold outside. Why y'all? Why y'all wrapped up in these bubble jackets like it's freezing cold out here? It's not even cold outside. Y'all wrapped up, but to them it's cold because they're so used to always it being warm all the time. When it does get a little cool, I mean they are wrapped up. He said, "Are you training Bree? Training Bree? Is there a certain Bree that we talking about? Does Bree live in Miami? Does Bree live in Texas? Let me know, cause I moved from Texas, so maybe it's a Bree from Texas that you're referring to. Your reaction got my son and daughter laughing. Hey man, it's cold in a lot of places, man, but fortunately, it's not cold here. So I'm very happy I don't have to deal with those temperatures. I did when I used to live in Texas. It wasn't as bad, you know, as most places up north, but it's times it gets cold. It was. I don't know if y'all remember there was a freeze that we had when I was living in Houston, and that freeze was pretty bad. It was. I think it was like 10 degrees or something crazy. I remember it was like 8 or 10 degrees, and it was freezing, and electricity was off in the whole city. And oh my goodness, let me tell you, when I say that house was cold, I mean it was like being in the icebox. It was like being in the icebox. I had the fire going with the firewood. I put our bed in front of the fireplace, and me, my wife, and two sons at the time. I got three sons now, but at the time I only had two. And my middle son was a little baby. He was only like a couple months old, so he was really tiny, and we were really worried about him. So I only would sleep like 15 minutes. I wake up, go to sleep 15 minutes, wake up because I was so worried about him and making sure that he was okay. Get up, make sure he's okay. It was just so cold. We had like 6 blankets on in front of the fireplace, and I was still freezing. I was still freezing. But it was crazy. It's just one of those things that we weren't prepared for. The city wasn't even prepared for because it never gets that cold. They weren't ready. The electric grid wasn't prepared for no temperatures like that. It's just because it doesn't get temperatures like that. I'm sure here in Florida, now the Florida uses the United States grid for like the rest of the states, so they're smarter than the Texas. For some reason, they like to have their own grid, and it wind up biting them in the butt. They assumed that it would never get to those temperatures, and it wind up getting there, and it was a real bad situation. Let me tell you. And when the electricity was off at the house, it was off everywhere else too. So we go to the gas station, the electricity was off at the gas station, and it was as cold outside. It was as cold everywhere, and it was dark everywhere. The street lights were off. I mean, it was like driving in pitch black. The only thing you saw was headlights. It was a bad situation, man. And all because greed. They were trying to save that little bitty dollar, and that little bitty dollar wound up biting them all in the butt. If they would have just joined everybody's grid, it wouldn't have had that situation. But it is what it is. Times get hard. People like to not listen. People want to do their own thing. But the best thing to do is just try to be the best person you possibly can. Don't let yourself get deterred and turn down. I mean, turn to the point to where you want to quit, want to give up. Keep your fitness journey going. Never give up, and don't quit. Those are the focus things that you want to focus on. Just keep going, no matter how hard it get. Oh, you said do my training? Yeah. Well, I actually already finished my workout, so right now I'm just kind of expressing information. But we will be back on here Wednesday, and then we'll be back on here Friday. I'll send out the little post so y'all can see it, and then you can join that workout. The next one that we're going to do, it's a leg workout, and then after that leg workout, Friday, we're going to take it to the track. We're going to do a track workout. We're going to be doing sprints, shuffles, all kind of. We'll do like the 100 meter, the 400 meter. Just different jogs and sprints, because a lot of people we tend to forget about what track can do to the body. Track workouts and swimming workouts are some of the best workouts because you're using every single muscle in your body. You got to use everything. And when you do the track workout, you get a lot of results. A key to remember, another gem I'm going to give you. Take this and run with it. Do sprints. You can do them in the backyard, 50 yards, 60 yards, however much you want to do. I would say at highest 60 meters, at lowest 30 meters, because you need to run long enough to where the body gets the results that it needs, and then you don't want to run too far because you start to come down on your speed. So you want to be able to run to the point where you can sprint the entire way, and not go so far when you start to stop sprinting. That's the key. You want to get right in between that little gap, that 30 meters to 60 meters. You want to run somewhere in between that. Do it, I'd say maybe 10 times. You can go 35 meters this way, then 35 meters that way, back and forth. Try to do it 10 times or 60 meters, however, whatever you feel that you can do. But add sprints to your life. I speak on it a lot because if you're trying to get your body to be defined, a lot of definition, sprints will definitely help with that. And also swimming. I know right now it's kind of cold in most of the United States or wherever you're at. Maybe it might be cold, but if you can, if you have an indoor swimming pool that you can go to in a gym or something like that, see if you can get some laps in. Because with swimming, if you notice when you do laps, you probably when you finish, you probably feel like going to bed, going to sleep. Why? Because you used every single muscle in your body. So add those two routines to your workout, sprints and some laps in the pool, and you're gonna see a lot of results in a short amount of time. Trying to get ripped, you're trying to get in shape, do that. Hey, as I always say, try it. All right, so we got honey and peanuts are top tier. Brody, can you agree? I do put a lot of honey on stuff, man. You might be on something. And I never really noticed that. But now that you said it, I gotta agree with you. And peanut butter too. Like I don't eat peanut butter as much as I used to. But if you try to gain weight or keep muscle on you, keep mass, man, the peanut butter, he right. That peanut butter, it comes in handy. Peanut butter, you'll be out there, trying to gain weight, trying to gain mass, and you think, oh, well, I'm vegan, so I'm gonna lose weight. Hey, man, you got that peanut butter, you're gonna maintain that weight. Peanut butter, and I'm gonna give you another pasta. People say, man, why you eat so much pasta? That's carbs, man. Carbs gonna make you fat. Y'all name me one track star. Does carbs, that's fat. Track stars eat carbs all the time. They don't get fat. Why? It's because carbs gonna give you the energy boost that you need. You need energy. Carbs is gonna do that for you. So don't run away from carbs. Carbs are a great source if you're trying to, boost up and give yourself a lot of energy so you can work out longer, get to make your workouts last longer. Hey, don't forget your carbs. I do pastas all the time. I just don't put meat in them. I'll put like red onions, tomatoes, red sauce, vegan cheese, um, zucchini, cucumbers. I chop them all up, dice them all up, and throw them in my pasta, and I tear it up, and then people love it. I'm not gonna lie. People who eat it, they go, man, this stuff is good, and it's vegan, so it's a good meal. It's gonna give you a lot of boost, a lot of energy that you're looking for, and then you're good to go. That's how it is. So you got pomegranates. Yeah, pomegranates is good. Oh, you're vegan too? Okay, that makes sense. Cause I'm wondering, I'm like, man, you eating a lot of the same foods I'm eating. And you do calisthenics. Okay, that's good, man. Doing the calisthenics. Hey, calisthenics go hard. Do you do weights as well? I like to do calisthenics and I do weights back and forth. I know a lot of guys, they might just do calisthenics only, they don't touch weights, or you got guys who touch weights, but they don't touch the calisthenics. I like to do both. I'll do one day calisthenics, another day all weights, and another day I'll do calisthenics and weights, and then I just keep mixing it up. I'm all over the place. I like to be able to be versatile as much as possible. I feel that the more versatile I am, the better I can make myself. Do you do weights as well? No, I don't do weights. Okay, well that's doesn't make you a less of a person just because you don't use weights. I just like to I like to mix it up. If you don't do weights, it's not that big of a deal. Like calisthenics, I can tell you this: if you do only calisthenics and you eat vegan, you'll never be fat. I promise you, you will always be in great shape. Because the calisthenics, ain't no way you can do calisthenics on a consistent basis and get out of shape. And I'm sorry, I don't see it being possible. because you use so many muscles, and when you're doing the calisthenics, it takes so much work to kind of, what is the word, when you make it, when you make it 100%. It takes so much time to critique a workout to get it to the point where you've perfected it. That's what I'm trying to say. When you've perfected it, and doing those different workouts consistently in calisthenics, it's not possible to get out of shape because you're working too hard to get to the level that you're trying to get to. So if you're vegan and you're doing calisthenics, oh, you good, brother. You good. Keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work. Yeah, keep up the good work. Facts. Keep up the good work, man. I like that, man. That's a good thing, man. I Well, folks, I'm on here giving the little tips. If you guys can, hit the like button. If you like what we're doing with the workouts, oh yeah, and also check out the other videos. Like if you kind of new to this and you're seeing this channel, but you kind of want to know more about it. I mean, I don't know how many lives I got on here. Probably 40 lives. I don't know. A lot. And so you can look at some of those other lives and you'll see this is what we do. I'm on here doing little workouts, teaching little different things that you can help to increase and better your routine or better your workouts. And it's free information. Free information. Only time I advise, if you want like one-on-one training and you want me to teach you so you can get better at something, and you don't want me to just talk to everybody, you want me to teach you one-on-one, that's when I explain, go to VeganTron Fit at outlook.com. That's my email. You can email me on that. I can break down, get you a meal plan or workout. Um, we'll go over the days that you're able to work out, and we break it down and get you to the results that you're trying to get to. That's what I can do. Or if you can't afford to do that or you don't want to do that, no biggie. You can be on here when we're doing the lives. We can break down little tips that I can help you with. If you got questions, I'll answer them as best as I possibly can. If I don't know the answer, we can find out all together, or somebody on the chat will probably give you the answer. But I'm gonna help you as much as I possibly can. And if I can't, it's not the end of the world. We'll figure it out. And a lot of times people get on here, they ask questions that don't even have to do anything with the workout. That's okay too. A question is a question. The worst question is the one that you didn't ask. That's the worst question. So whatever you feel, ask it, man. I'll try to answer it the best I possibly can. But I appreciate you guys for being on here. You say liver makes fat from fructose. Yes. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. You said, I'll be back, brother. I'm switching though to streams. Keep up, man. Stay with it. Hopefully I see you on the next one. Like I said, I'll be back on here on Monday. Today's Monday. Back on here on Wednesday, and then back again on Friday. So that's what we're going to do. Appreciate everybody being on here. I'm going to get in here and make myself something to eat. And we're going to build back on it and be back on here on Wednesday. So I appreciate everybody being on here. Like and subscribe. If you like the content and you want to subscribe, if not, that's okay. You can still hit the like. But appreciate it. Thank you very much. And y'all have a good night. And there's one thing I always like to say, and I can't forget to say it. That's try it. All right. Y'all have a good night. Appreciate everybody being on here. Thank you.